Hey internet. I decided to make this video because I feel like there's no helpful videos about the subject of IUDs and menstrual cups on YouTube. I know that I looked for them when I was first new to my IUD, and I didn't see any. I may, have not looked hard enough, but yeah, so I wanted to talk about IUDs and menstrual cups because I use both of them. So I've had my IUD. I have the Paragard, which is, if you don't know what an IUD is, it's essentially a T-shaped plastic thing that goes into your uterus, and the Paragard is a copper IUD, and IUD stands for intrauterine device. It works because it has copper wrapped around it, and copper is a natural spermicide. The other most popular form is the Mirena, which is plastic, and it emits it sends hormones. So it contains hormones, and it can't think of the word, but it like channels hormones into your body for 3 years. Paragard lasts up to 10 years. Pardon me. So these are great. Another thing is that, so if this is your cervix, there's a string that comes out of it, and this is what can be used to pull it out when it's ready to be pulled out. I was using my menstrual cup. I use the Diva cup, and I love it. I love the fact that it is so easy. Like, I only have to carry around one thing for my period each month. It's so easy. The only problem is that, like, menstrual cups, they have suction. That's how they work. And so there is a little bit of skepticism with menstrual cups and IUDs and if they work. I haven't used, I when I got my IUD, I didn't really even think about that. Like, I just thought about, hey, I don't want to get pregnant for the next 10 years. This is what I'm going to do, and I don't want hormones. So yeah. I didn't think about like how I was going to deal with my period. I have had a period since I got my IUD. I've had my IUD for almost 2 months. It's been like a month and like 3/4. And it was fine. I would recommend using a menstrual cup just because of how heavy your flow becomes. I went from being able to put my menstrual cup in and leave it for 12 hours and it'd be fine. I had to change my menstrual cup because it was so full at like 3 or 4 times in one day. That's insane. But they also warn you about that. If you get an IUD, they warn you that your period will be extremely heavy and it'll be painful. My first period, however, was not painful, which was a surprise and a relief to me. So I guess the reason I'm making this video is because I don't think that there's any video on YouTube that says you can, in fact, use a menstrual cup with your IUD. There are people who are talking about using tampons and pads. I think that pads are definitely better, but I refuse to go back to disposable menstrual products. It's just much worse for you. It's so much worse for you. So if you have cloth pads, that's super duper. I don't have them. I have my menstrual cup. I have the Diva cup, as I mentioned before. I don't know. So my one tip for using a menstrual cup with an IUD is you have to be careful. It's more in the beginning when you, like, with your first period, as to not like pull the string out when it's still like kind of getting position, when it's still getting used to your uterus. But I think that come the later months, I think that if you don't just like try, I know that I used to try and pull a menstrual cup out and then try and break the suction, so I had a better grip on it. If you just try and reach up into your vagina, break the suction like that, and then do the like foldy thing, and then pull it out, so there's like less of a chance of the string getting caught in the menstrual suction of it all. I also did talk to my I went when I went to get a checkup for my IUD. I had it for a month, and so I wanted to go get a checkup for it. I asked her if it was kosher to use menstrual cups, and she said that it's fine. Literally, the only um, literally the only reason why you'd be concerned is, the suction being strong. But I mean, if you're careful, if you're aware of it, then I say go for it. Um, I guess I just wanted to like kind of put it out in a video that yes, it is in fact kosher to use a menstrual cup when you have your IUD. Is it ideal? Probably not. Pads are probably definitely much better. But if you're like me and you really like the convenience of only having the one menstrual cup and not having to deal with any other stuff like that, then I'd say you're fine. Um, with that, I think I'm gonna sign off. I guess thanks for watching my video. Um, yeah, toodles.